So pleased to have on the show Marika Guay of the Halifax Tides. Thanks for taking the time. And you know what? It was a good weekend for you and your team because you became the first team to take points off Montreal this season, by the way. Tell me a little bit about that game and just how you were able to walk away with a point.
Yes, well, first, thank you for having me. It was an incredible game, an incredible feeling. I mean, this game had a special meaning for me because we played in Montreal, which is my home. So it was really nice to just go out there and play in front of my family, my friends, and like you said, like we were the first team to take away a point from them. Yeah, I think it says that like I said, we're ready to compete. We're here. We have grit. We have a bunch of very hardworking girls. Our group is tight and very connected. So I think we do have the potential to surprise teams and actually go get results, even at the moment we're at the bottom of the chart. But the season is very early on. There's still a lot of games to play. And like I think we wrote a statement, just the fact that we competed against Montreal, got the first result against them. So I think the future is bright for us. So very excited for the rest of the season.
Maybe take some people inside because, it's a team that's coming together in a new league. There's a lot of obviously the outside pressures of what is this league going to be about. But when you're trying to just focus on yourselves, like what are things that you work on daily? What are conversations that you have? What is the making of a team? Like if people are also trying to understand how are the Halifax Tides coming along, what would you even, say, describe that type of process?
No, I think it's interesting because, like you said, this is a brand new league. So we have all teams that have gathered players from everywhere. Some are Canadians, some are internationals, and everybody has different backgrounds. So it's really important to come together and find an identity as a team. What are our team values? How do we want to be on a daily basis? So we have those values to kind of rely on whenever it gets tough during season, because obviously there's going to be ups and downs, and also just so we're on the same page every day.
Yeah, you mentioned some Canadians, some internationals, but also some players are just at different levels in their career as well. And you have somebody like Erin McLeod who brings a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of experience. What has it been like around her?
It's been amazing. We're so lucky to have her in the team. She's a role model for us. She also has a son with her wife, so it's been crazy to see how she can balance all the aspects of her life, but also, like you said, bring that leadership into the room. Whenever her and her wife comes in, you can feel that they have, like you said, a bunch of experience, a bunch of knowledge, and then everybody listen to them because like we respect them so much. So it's been a privilege to be with them, and they're humble people. They're awesome. It's been really nice.
All right, take me in the room, and I'm curious to know if you guys play any songs before a game to get you pumped up. Is somebody in charge of the playlists? Like, what is the choice of music?
It's an interesting question because we do have a lot of French-speaking people. So we have a couple girls from Quebec. Like we have one French girl. So and then one other girl from Quebec, Karima. She is our DJ usually.
Okay.
So there'll be a lot of French music going on in the locker room, I would say. But I
Celine
think
Dion?
I wouldn't say Celine Dion, but more like French rap music, kind of.
Okay.
But it changes. I mean, sometimes when the Americans take over, then it's more some pop music. So it changes. But
Mm.
the atmosphere is very hyped during game days.
Okay. I'm a lot older than you, so right away I think Rock Voisine. I don't even know if you know who he is.
I
You
do
don't,
know who he is.
do you know?
My parents love him. Yes,
Thank you.
I
That's
do.
great. Yep.
But
Just
definitely
that
not my
much older.
generation.
No, my generation, not your generation. Speaking of your generation, you get to do some pretty cool things. And you were on Survivor Quebec. It was the
Yeah.
first season that you were on it. You lasted 18 days. Oh my goodness. What was that experience like on that show?
It was unbelievable. I mean, I see it as another life that I got to live for 18 days. Honestly, it's just such an experience that you get to live once in a lifetime, and it's just so unique, in all the ways. Like you're isolated on an island with a bunch of strangers. There is a game to play with strategy, but there's also like a lot of like physical components that come into play, which is like, you know, you don't eat a lot, you don't sleep a lot, and then you have to compete in the challenges. So for me, it was just everything that takes me out of my comfort zone is something that I find very appealing. So just being able to experience that and just try to see how far I can go was an experience that was probably one of the best experiences of my life.
So football, just minus the starving part of it, and you actually get to eat. So you're coming with a new team, right? Like
Yes.
the strategies, getting to know each other. It feels very much like you can bring the two together. You're just not eating crickets.
Exactly. You're eating better and you're sleeping better. But yeah, the competition and just like socially being able to get along with everybody and then create a culture and a little society almost is yes. There's a lot of similarities.
What did you learn about yourself? I'm always curious because whenever hard times hit, you're like, oh, that's the one thing I can never live without. Like for me, I've discovered I can't live without running water. Plumbing matters to me. So when you were out there, what was something where you were like, ooh, I definitely can't live without this?
Hmm. It's very hard. What I found the hardest was definitely like not eating because
Mm,
I'm someone who was always snacking. So to not have food at proximity was a challenge. But material wise, I feel like there's nothing that I can't really live without. Like I'm not on my phone that much on my computer. So it's like I got adjusted very fast to just not having much. I would have
mm.
taken a soccer ball with me, but other than that, yeah, you get adapted so well. So yeah.
Yeah, just don't name it Wilson. That name's already taken by a volleyball on another type of island. Marika, you have been a pleasure to speak with. Good luck the rest of the way in the season.
Thank you so much.